YouTube. Here's Lil Meech shows off his insane jewelry collection on the rocks with GQ. Hey man, if you know Lil Meech, I'm pretty sure he got a lot of ice. I'm pretty sure.
Like to be on the rocks.
That's crazy, bro. Shit, I'm glad to
Look
be
at
here. I
the
appreciate y'all having me.
chain. That's crazy.
Good to be on GQ. What's up, GQ? It's Lil Meech, the boss of all bosses, and you watching On the Rocks. I really been to jewelry since I was a baby growing up. Even before my dad got locked up, and I was around him as a kid, and I got to see.
Hey man.
Back then, I didn't really understand what it was, but as I got older and started to talk to him more, you know, he always had me with chains and watches and shit. But he used just to tell me all the watches and shit he used to buy me as a baby, and all the shit I used to have, and how he was the first one going to Jacob for real. Jacob is one of the top line. Like,
he used to get his jewelry from Jacob the jeweler?
Pops was going to Jacob in the 2000s and 90s, like, been doing that, so. And ever since I was growing up myself,
you got the
I always wanted to get my own shit, you know. I had my first 2 BMF pieces I went and bought, but after that, I went to Elliot. I mean, Elliot this, my brother. Elliot did my new BMF piece. My old BMF pieces I don't have no more. To me, it's the best jewelry in the world. His jewelry is
they go dumb.
It's priceless and timeless. Like, it's just a different type of craftsmanship that he does. Elliot charged me $200,000 just for this Cuban.
That ain't bad.
This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have it on for longer than 3 or 4 hours. My neck started.
That's a lot of money.
The lock say Eliante on it. You know, say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular Cuban. You know, you might find a regular Cuban for 50 or
that thing probably heavy.
But, you know, it's 200.
Look at that ring,
just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3, just for
3.
This some shit like.
So that's 500.
Like, come home.
That's half of
like,
God.
You know.
Yeah,
you can't even go no bigger than this. You know. You don't see no silver or gold. You see straight water.
How does it feel to play your father in BMF?
First
they gotta
off,
feel dope as hell.
I can't even put into words how
they
I
gotta feel dope as hell.
This is something that him and 50 Cent talked about while I was a teenager in high school still. He told me, like, I really don't know who gonna play me, but I really want you to play me. 50 Cent held his first casting call in Atlanta, and my dad told me to fly out there so I could meet him for the first time. I actually met 50. He was looking at me I seen him just looking at me. He just like, man, I want you to play your pops. Can't be nobody else but you. I'm looking at you right now. He like, you just him. He like, man, I'm finna put you up in acting classes. I need you to move to LA. And pay for it, make sure I was good. All I had to do was show up. I had 2 acting classes a day, 5 days a week. The only days I had the rest was Saturday and Sunday. In those days, I still had to study. I'm thinking that acting is just reading lines. And you know, we watching movies, all we looking at is reading lines.
You got to study body movement and all that.
And you have to be natural and stuff like that. So I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but I ain't think it was gonna be that hard. This one of my favorite pieces because it's sentimental and mean a lot to me because 50 gave it to me. And you know, 50 like my second pops, like he like my mentor. You know, like me and him talk every day. He just makes sure I'm always in a mind frame of trying to be great and trying to excel and be better than I was last year. I wear this piece almost every day, especially like when I'm just chilling, not doing nothing. Or even if I'm going somewhere, I might just throw it on if I don't feel like wearing my big, you know, heavy chain. So I really love this piece a lot. This was made by Taja Diamonds in New York City. One of our homies, Pooch. Shout out Pooch, New York.
That man got
I got this ring from Wafi in Atlanta, Georgia. Cause y'all might know him as Jury Unlimited. Wafi, my boy. You know, I get a little pieces from Wafi here and there whenever I go to the A. I check to see what he got. This came from Pristine. It's that big boy. This ring like 2,000 right here. Got little emerald cuts in it. This ring got emerald cuts around it. And you got that big stone in the middle. It's 50 right here. It's that big boy, Pristine. So right here, this is the Antarctica. It's the big boy. This is Pristine, called it Antarctica. This the chandelier. Yeah, I might have seen Fat Joe, DJ Khaled with this song. It's that big boy, you know.
How much is it gonna cost?
$2 million.
2 mil?
This one.
2 mil?
After
damn.
Upgraded. This is called the chandelier. This is called the Antarctica because it's a little bigger.
Oh, that's
so you can see the big boy right here don't have no borders. The little one, the first one I had, chandelier has borders between every bracket. This is 1 out of 3. This is the first Antarctica that was made. This one is 13 out of 18. Get it.
Hey, when I first,
my words.
that's respect right there.
This is the
I want one of
RM1103.
those, man.
This is gifted to me from my gumbo
I really
family.
want one of those.
My managers, Alexis and Luca. I
That's
love
a
them.
timeless
They
piece
gifted this
right
watch
there.
to me after I had dropped the Lil Meech gumbo pins. And as you can see, this is rose gold. It's the
Hey.
big boy.
I was trying to say that this watch right here, that Antarctica, that mug probably gonna be worth something later on.
About 450 right here. I always loved watches because they were shiny. I love diamonds. But once I really got old enough to understand
gotta
them,
get you a
I love them
plain
even
Jane.
more. Most of the watches that I buy, you know, for that, my big homies or everybody that lead me in the right direction, my dad, everybody
Get
tell
your
me which watches
sounds,
to go
but you
get.
gotta
You know?
get your plain Jane.
So I don't end up with something that's not a good investment. Most of all of them, Patek's, Richard Milles, and APs. Those like best watches that all increase in value a lot. And this right here is that bad boy. This is the
That's
black AP.
stupid,
This is all
man.
I forget.
That
This is my
black
favorite
AP?
watch. Not a lot of these in the world. Had to get this one. Ceramic, the finish, it's not just like a regular black shiny finish. It's ceramic, easy to chip. This is like top of the line. It feels like a feather. And it's like 550, almost 600,000. This was actually sourced from my Uncle Gumbo, Uncle Luca. You know, he got all the top of the line jewelers in New York. So I just get it from him. Whenever I want to go to watches that hold their value and not go for the diamonds, I call my uncle and he always lead me in the right direction because he know everything. He got over 200 watches. Really the best watches in the world, I feel like right now, as far as Richard Mille and AP. And these are beauties. It's because you can't get your hands on them.
You had to like legal issue with like they accused you of like.
I thought that was a Cartier. That ain't even no
I couldn't
Cartier.
really talk
That's
about it
bigger
before.
than the
The
Cartier.
case is still going on, but it was just a misunderstanding between me and the jeweler, and it got resolved. The case got dropped. You know, I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but you know, it wasn't nothing to how people were trying to make it seem like. But you know, stuff happened.
Live
It got
and you
resolved.
learn.
Case dropped. Pristine made the 2 big boy gumbos, the white one and the gold one.
Big man.
Each about 150 a piece. 3D, got the big
That ain't
emeralds, the
bad.
big stones in there. So Gumbo is a black-owned cannabis brand that my aunt and uncle own. Gumbo is in the Forbes,
Okay.
and we have a lot of different
Supporting
strands
the
in the stores
business,
around the
supporting
world.
the family
And their brand
business.
has touched so many different places that they're one of the biggest in the world. You know, Gumbo BMF piece coming soon. But these are carats. Yeah, these big boys right here, when I wear the Gumbos, I bring the carats out because the Cuban too big, can't fit on these. Carats, they big boy diamonds. You can't see nobody walking around with these. This shit got that big boy check. 300,000. You want some carats? Gotta drop that big carat money. You wanna be that cleaner look, you wanna have a cleaner look and you don't want your neck to be hurting. Now this is, you know, this is for the flex, but this is all trophies, you know. Yeah, I need everybody to check out BMF on Stars. You know, we about to come on every
Definitely
Friday.
an amazing
Last
show,
season,
man.
every Sunday.
Definitely an
This
amazing
season,
show.
we're going every Friday.
I watch it every
You know,
Friday. Hey, look. I ain't really that in the jury, but as I grow older, I want to buy me some jewels. Yeah, I'll definitely buy some jewels. I'll see y'all on the next video. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I'm out of here.